Hello and welcome on my channel. My name is Uwe Müller and I'm from Germany. I wanted to take a walk throughout the bush and the grasslands of Sri Lanka, also throughout the jungle. I cordially invite you to come with me. It was about 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit and 80 to 90% humidity. I had taken all my camera equipment along with about 3 liters of water. That was about 30 kilograms or 66 pounds. I had already sweated throughout the first shirt on the way to the jungle. By the way, what you hear in the background are the cicadas. They can be heard everywhere and all the time. I had decided not to take all the photo gear on the tour. To explore, a camera body, a lens and a microphone were enough. I left the rest in my backpack hidden away and marked the spot in my navigation device. I hung my sweaty shirt over a branch to dry. I had changed it for a dry t-shirt. I had only taken a Canon EOS R5 with the RF 100 to 500 millimeters and a Rode clip-on microphone on the tour. The t-shirt could dry while I was out. Okay, let's go. The tour was recorded with the Samsung Galaxy A34. Wildlife was photographed or filmed with the Canon EOS R5 and the Canon RF 100 to 500mm. For filming, the Rode Stereo VideoMic Pro clip-on microphone was used. A light wind provided some cooling. It was also a relief that I had left the photo backpack behind. Carefully throughout the bush. It's easy to miss an elephant here and you fall in trouble. Other wildlife is also out and about here. Wild boars, axis deer, snakes, monkeys, birds, mosquitoes and many others. That's why I wear hiking boots, a long pants and gloves when I'm out on such trips. Spraying my body and the clothes with appropriate mosquito repellent, and I think together a protection against mosquitoes, partly snake bites and prickly plants. Wow, there was an elephant standing in front of me in the bush. An Asian elephant, Elephas maximus. The subspecies Sri Lankan elephant, Elephas maximus maximus. I have to be careful that the elephant doesn't notice me. I always make sure that I don't disturb or unsettle the animals on my tours. I also want to avoid aggression. I had carefully withdrawn. Let's move on. Look at that, some birds in the bush. These are scaly-breasted munia. It was nice to observe these little birds. In the meantime, I was far away from the starting point. I just made a quick stop for orientation. I had used my navigation device for this, a Garmin Montana with a topographical map of Sri Lanka. Okay, let's go this direction. Now we move from the grass and bushland into the jungle. Elephant dung is everywhere. Again, the cicadas can be heard loudly. It's really difficult to walk quietly on the dry leaves. I had to be very careful. There were clear signs of elephants everywhere. but unfortunately these were older. I had not found any fresh tricks. Okay, it was time to go back to the backpack. I absolutely had to drink some water. Was on the way a couple of hours. In my backpack there was a drinking system with water, a 3-liter reservoir, respectively hydration bladder. Unfortunately I couldn't take that with me. As if on command, the cicadas were almost silent. The transition from the jungle to the grass and bush landscape. I was on the way back. Okay, I had to go this direction. On the way back a surprise, another Asian elephant. I carefully observed, photographed and filmed the elephant. Again I made sure that the elephant wouldn't notice me. The wind had increased, but it was coming from a favorable direction. I carefully withdrew. It was time to move. Take care, the elephant. The cicadas started up again and the wind had died down. I wonder if there's a connection. Back to the starting point and the water. Just a quick look at the navigation device. Okay, the direction was right. A small stream, that means a water source for wildlife. Good to know this, and I will keep in mind that. Almost there, and hopefully you enjoyed to come with me. Please do not imitate if you don't really know how dangerous this can be. This can be dangerous for people and animals. There are many experienced guides in Sri Lanka. These guides know where you are allowed to go and where the animals can usually be found. But don't forget, these are wildlife, so there is no guarantee. Discover Sri Lankan's nature without destroying it. Please be considerate and do not simply throw garbage into the nature. Do not throw any garbage into the ditch of the road or along the roadside or anywhere else. Take your garbage back with you to your accommodation. Treat nature and the animals living in it as you would want to be treated and as your homes should be treated. Humans need an intact nature, but the nature doesn't need necessarily humans. Thank you very much for being with me. Your Uwe Miller.